Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. Your support is very important. And remember, we are growing together. So let's do it. So a lot of people were asking me why I made a post about the Black Swan and why about the September. Okay, most of you, I believe, are following me for not for a long time, and so I'm going to explain you what is happening, what happens, and this method, what I'm going to show you here, for some people it's nothing new. Okay, uh, I didn't create it. What happens? What I created is a tool, a method to understand what is happening. Okay, so the event I didn't create it. Okay, I just discovered it, and the only thing that I created was the method. Okay, have this in mind. So we are looking here. We are going to look for the seasons. Okay, which is was the theory. Which was a theory, which it is not anymore. It's a fact, straight fact. And so we are going to look for the seasons here, and then we will go to jump right here, and you guys will understand the bigger picture, something that I called before in the past, and it looks like we are going to see it again. Okay, so let's use just a moment. Let's use the golden for the autumn. Yes, and we are going to acknowledge only the relative, the bigger moves only. Okay, otherwise it will take a long time. So let's do it. So September 1929, we had a crash. You guys remember the big one? It happened when? September. And September, folks, it's the harvest season. You guys can take a look on Google for more info about the season, harvest season, the ancient concept of the harvest. Sorry, that's a lot of info. And yeah, so you guys will understand a little more about these events. Okay, so let's do it. So September 29, the first big harvest, and the harvest is not only about the fields. Okay, believe or not, it is also about people. Yes, this is sad, I know, but yeah, so don't ask me more about this because you guys know there are certain things that I can't talk about. You guys know how this works. So the first one here, the harvest, autumn. Right after the bounce, the bull bounce, the winter pivot, which you guys, I believe, are familiar with. Let's go. Next one. Again, the winter pivot. Next one. The next one is for the spring. For the spring, we are going for the green one. For green, yes. So let's look for the next one, the big one. December. Yes. Now, next one. Let me see. March. Yes. Green. Next one. This is going to be fast, but you guys have to understand this, okay? It's worth your time. Let's go for the next one, big one. December. Yeah, so this was one that I highlighted before, which was a micro winter pivot, which was bullish, not bearish, but still a valid pivot. Next one. September, here it is. Where are you? Right here. Golden for you. Let's keep going. Oh, Gold, let me see. Oh yes, golden, golden. Yes, let's go, let's go. Let me see. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, winter here. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have a high here for the autumn. Another one. Just a second, please. Guys, hold your hats, cool your jets. This is very important. Okay, this is something that you are not going to learn in the school. Yeah, so very, very important. And this is a thing that you just need to learn once in your lifetime. Okay, so hold your hats. Okay, December again. We are almost there. Oh, sorry. Actually, I'm going for each one of them. I should go for only for the big ones. Sorry. Let's go. We are almost there. Just this one here. And then we move up. Okay. Winter pivot again. Let's go for the big one here. Significant. Oh, guess who is here? Just guess. Oops. Ah, here are you. The autumn, the harvest again. Another, not a bear break, but it was a strong sell back in the day. 87. I was only 7 years old. Wish I came to know about such things back in the day, folks. Wish I came to know. So here we have the first occurrence for the summer. Let's go for the next one. Bang, 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 bang. 2000, yes. Yes, winter pivot. This you guys perhaps are familiar on the study that I made about the sun cycle and the markets, the correlation. If you didn't saw my video, please check in the playlist, the Champions Club. Oops, sorry, you are going to see it there. Oh, let's see here, who is here? Okay, winter. Winter pivot again, yes, amazing. We are almost there, folks. Hold on, hold on. Yes, guess who? Guess who? Yes, September. The harvest season, the harvest pivot. Very, very significant. And then we had this one for the spring. Yes, now let's take a closer look, shall we? Let's take a look here. This one was delayed, but are still inside the winter, right? Because we have a range of 3 months. So yeah, I highlighted this back in the day. I posted all the charts with all the study, and that's when I called for this bear break right here, the one that I nailed back in the day. So yeah, and then we had a big, not a big one, sorry, actually a small one, which was for, guess what? The spring, folks, the spring pivot. And right now, guess who is next? Guess who? Guess who? Right now we are inside the summer, right? Summer pivot. The next one, it's the autumn, which should be gold, not ready, sorry. Yes. So folks, the thing here is, let's take a closer look. Yes, better now. So we were expecting for the straight bear move because the dollar. For 2 reasons. The first one, back a few weeks ago, we had a possible small comeback for the dollar, which could be aligned with a fall in the stock markets. And not only that, many other things as well. But it was especially around the dollar. And the dollar ended up with a premature bear break, which we were expecting for as well. We were looking for it. And And so we had a lot of indecision across the markets. Crypto market, precious metals, not a lot of around the precious metals, but we had a little, just a little for some period of time. And here, just a moment, let me show you. You guys can see, yeah, now it's okay. This candle right here, in my previous video, we talked about it, how bearish it was back in the day, and especially rejected from 780-60, which is very common for bearish behaviors before bearish break. And since the first days of Dow Jones, since the early days, we always end up with bear breaks around this range right here. Okay, so this is nothing new, but the thing is, very key and important thing, the dollar is going down, but it's not a crash. Okay, so this is the first thing. The second thing is, the dollar is going down right now, and stocks still going up. So just guess, by September, stocks will be up and the dollar will be down. If the stocks crash, we have two sides here. If we are going for a blood harvest by this September, we have two options. The money will flow into the dollar, which will be cheap. Yes, because it's going down already. It's the first to move because we know the dollar is king. And then the money leave the stock markets and right after jump into the dollar, which is about to go up and it is cheap. Yeah, so it's a possible scenario. Okay, we still need more evidence. It is true, I don't have any evidence for now, but if you guys are familiar with my work, we are, most of the times, we are 1 or 2 steps ahead. Okay, so we are doing great, and that's a lot of work, folks. Okay, there is nothing about guessworks. You guys know my job and my method as well. So what I am expecting here, I'm expecting even more aggressive move for SPX and NDAX. I am going to make made a video for both, but Dow Jones is not clear if we are going for, actually it's a straight line because we only have 2 bars here. Just a second. Yes, so this is the first one, and then we have another one which will be inside September. In my view, second week of September. Remember this date, okay? In 2019, I was right. I nailed all the markets, okay? And then, so we don't know yet if Dow Jones, the index, is going higher to make a new high again, but it is possible and likely. And folks, we already can feel the frenzy in the markets. People buying non-stop, people FOMOing, buying the all-time highs, buying the high risk against reward. And if we keep going, people will enter the opium state. They will go crazy, they will go wild. And then, folks, remember the harvest season. It's called the harvest season, not only because they harvest the field. Okay, there are much more meanings behind it. Some of them I can't talk about. You guys know the drill. But yeah. So this is the range that we have right now. This the end of this month, the whole August, and then the first 2 weeks of September. Okay, this is going to be our key dates for a better understanding of how things are going to develop here. if you saw my previous analysis, we talked about a possible move, if I'm not wrong. Let me see. So let's talk about this scenario right here. Just a second. Yeah. So this guy right here, just let me. Okay, so it's okay. So the idea is to watch this line right here. Okay, that's our Fibonacci key level. And the thing is, this move right here, if we make a new high, this doesn't make a proper nest trigger for bullish continuation right now. And there is another thing that I want to show you. Just a second. Let me take out this guy. My tool. Yes, Houston tool. Amazing stuff. Just a second, please. Yeah. So now let's take a look for it on the bigger picture. It's crazy, right? Whoa, mess. But if you guys take a closer look with patience and a bit of time, you will be able to see things that you normally can't do. Okay? And trust me, this is 100% accurate. Okay? But yeah, so let's take a closer look because this is a mess chart. Moment, that's a lot of info. So as you guys can see, remember folks, remember, if you saw my last video for gold, you will understand what I'm talking about here and all my study, my method, everything, okay? So, small tail to make the trigger, 2080, 657. This is the key level for Dow Jones. And this is the trigger for later bullish continuation, okay? And the next big target is going to be, we have 3 levels inside this range, just a second. So this video is also a mini forecast. Perhaps one day I will make one properly, but not for now. Yeah, guys, so this level right here, it's the pit stop between our next target and now. Okay, so later on, after we end up with our bear break, we end up with our health correction, then we are going to visit this level right here, 46368. And 36482 is going to be the battle of midway for this range, and also a quick pit stop, okay? But again, it's not going to be here. It's way ahead, not all the way ahead, because if you guys look here, this is 2025, okay? So it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to play out. Don't take my word for it. You can try to copy my method and find all these levels by yourself, okay? So it's not something from my head. This is a wild and deep study that I start to make in the beginning of 2019, okay? And the one about the harvest, the seasons, it's a little older. I just needed some time to put it into the charts. And yeah, so another thing that we have to watch here, folks, have this in mind, okay? We charted and we talked about, okay, leave this guy here for now. Yeah, so we talked about down theory, which should be in this range. The 50% for a down move for down theory should be at 14,784, okay? Which, in my humble opinion, I'm just following Dow Jones. It's healthy. It's great for later bullish continuation. And also, we know, this is nothing new, the US economy can't survive a long bear market. Can't. It's not possible. It's not there, and it's not going to happen. This is one of the reasons that we are going to end up with another flash strong and wild crash. Okay, so folks, yeah, we were talking about this scenario, 50% healthy retrace, but I saw something yesterday that that a friend shared on Twitter, and the source is very significant. Okay, I had to acknowledge this, the thing that I saw, because I know people who made that thing, they have inside knowledge. They know what is happening and how it's happening and how it's going to happen. Sorry, a lot of things. Uh, I know that they know something like this. Okay, yeah, things of the past. But yeah, so let's keep going. And then it is possible, folks. It is possible for this flash crash to be even more aggressive than the one we maybe were expecting. Okay, can be something down below the 50%. So anything inside this range, it is possible. Yes, it's wild. It's a strong thing. I know it's hard to believe. Yeah, I don't even can find words to tell you. I can't. Okay, I'm just trying to be honest, like I always do. But sorry, I can find the proper words to describe this scenario. But if we go for this one, it's this is wild. For 31,000 down to 10,000 maybe. Perhaps we don't end up with a bearish trigger and we close above this level, and right after we make it to down 50%. Okay, but the thing, folks, that I'm looking at is not how much we go down. It is not. The two things that I look at, it's how we go down, and let me find the word. Sorry, my English is not my native language. And which level we are going to close above. Okay, those are the two major things that we have to look for, because, folks, right after this doomsday, we are going to see moves up that most people are not going to believe. Okay, it's going to be a bullish rally, maybe like never before. Okay, so things are going to go wild, and yeah, so before the glory, maybe we are going to have to see some blood. Okay, so yeah, let's keep watching, let's keep researching, let's keep drawing. I will make soon, I will make another video with straight levels that we should look for. And yeah, I believe this is it for now, guys. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support as well. I appreciate your support. And don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well, okay? And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you.